Looks like gas is $3.15 9/10 of a gallon. 365 and 9/10, so you're putting in the good stuff. So what is the good stuff? Actually, it doesn't really matter what the good stuff is, what you call the good stuff. Just because you pay more doesn't mean it's better for your vehicle. My vehicle is rated for 87 or the lower octane gas. So putting 93, it's a mute point. No need to waste money on that. Topped off the tank, 8.232 gallons, $26. Howdy y'all, Michael here. Today is Saturday, May 11th, 2024. I'm in the Walmart parking lot here at Stonebridge and 423 in West Frisco area. And I'm getting ready to head up to Wichita Falls to revisit my friend. He's actually from here. He lives in the DFW area, but he is competing at the starting strength competition for strength lifting again. So come hang out with me. And we are here once again. The long drive to the Wichita Falls Athletic Club. Decided to walk around the corner of Lala's Cocina. So I'm gonna grab something here to go. A little breakfast burrito. So she asked, green or red salsa. I told her which one's better. She said the green. So this burrito fills this bag up. It's one hefty burrito. But I'm within walking distance of the gym. I parked at the gym. Got an early parking space. I'm waiting for my friend John to come there. It's well before 8 o'clock. He has to check in at 8. So welcome back there. Okay, here's my steering wheel. That is a big old burrito. I can't even get it in frame. That's huge. It's called a meat something, and it has all different types of meats in it. I mean, it was the biggest item on the menu. This is about $9.50 plus tax. And it is warm. My goodness, it's warm. I think it's almost as big as my head there. Oh, this thing smells like a fresh tortilla. It is fresh tortilla. This is good. Very good. And cheesy. Very cheesy. Put a little green sauce on there. Highly recommend. Definitely highly recommend. They asked if I wanted everything in there. I said, of course. I just said, yes, ma'am. All kinds of meats in there. All kinds of meats. So John snuck in on me. He took his wife's car instead of his own car, so I didn't see him drive in. I just saw him walk out of the building. So what are we doing here, John?
We're lifting today.
Lifting, okay. So this is our second time out here. Your second time competing, right?
Yes, second time competing.
All right.
Competed in the fall of last year. So we're hoping to do better this time.
All right. So what strides have you made that you're looking forward to here?
Lifting a lot heavier. What I lifted the last time is just a regular work set nowadays. So we're lifting a lot stronger and hopefully lifting heavier than I have lifted before.
Well, cool. Well, let's go check it out.
All right.
All right. Thank you guys for coming today. How many of you have not competed before? Woo! Wow, it's a long day, guys. All right, so we're just going to go over the rules of the competition. If at any point anybody has any questions, just throw them out there, okay? All right, let's go over the squat first. So, this is not a technique competition, first and foremost. Many of you who are from the starting strength community, we do not actually care how you perform this lift as long as it goes below parallel. In other words, the crease of your hip has to go below the plane of your kneecap, and you stand back up with it. Okay, we're gonna have spotters for you guys. If you miss the attempt, in other words, if you try to stand back up with it, the bar starts to go back down. We have excellent spotters. They're going to grab the bar and assist you back into the rack. If that happens, you must help the spotters lift the bar back into the rack. If you bail out from underneath the bar, we're gonna kick you out, okay? Not good. It's not safe for yourself, it's not safe for the spotters, okay? So if you start to feel the bar go back down, stay under the bar. The spotters are gonna deload the bar for you just enough to help everybody get it back into the rack, okay?
This is Sophia. She's with the Plano group, right? Okay. First time competing, and you're the very first one up.
Yeah.
How are you feeling right now?
I'm nervous.
You're nervous?
I'm excited though.
So how long have you been doing this for?
Around 8 months.
8 months. Very cool, very cool.
I've come a long way.
I think this is a journey. This is not necessarily a goal.
Yeah.
This is a journey. So.
It's not about the destination.
And tell us your name.
Oh, I'm David.
David, okay.
Hello.
David I watched last year. In fact, he is in the video last year. If you didn't see it, look for Starting Strength, and it was fall.
All right.
And we're going. First up.
Good. Move the bar down at 53 kilos. The bar's loaded for Eli and Lindsay. Lift is good. Move bar loaded. Siegel Adams lift.
Got it. Not hard. Get back. Bury it. All the way. Stay with it. Yep.
Lift is good. Bar is loaded. Ashton Girardi. Lift is good. Bar loaded. Atkins the lifter, 129. Was the lift good? I didn't see it. Good.
Back.
Lift is good. summit.
I did.
Stay with it.
And lift is good.
Bend over. Stay in the hips. Push it in.
Well done. Like wrist. Yeah, drive it up, drive it. Yes.
Yeah, not there. Bar is loaded. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give a round of applause for our Cracker platform champion. Don't miss those at all. Doing a great job up there. We will be back in about 10 minutes with Chris.
So this is Morgan's. This is actually John's trainer.
Yep.
And
John's coach.
You just attempted a 600 pound
601.
601 pound squat.
Yes, sir.
So you get, obviously you're still recovering from. I know John's recovering from his. He did 550.
He did an excellent job.
But you said that was going to be a personal best there.
That's a personal record. Oh yeah, that's the most I've ever squatted. I'm happy as can be.
So
I mean, they didn't give it to me. I got 2 red lights. They said I went down with the bar. I think I just rocked forward, and they perceived it as down. I still stood up with it without assistance.
So you're taking it anyway.
Personally, I'm taking it.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm happy.
That was amazing to see that. So.
We just do these competitions to test ourselves. We don't go against anybody else. And I just crushed my all-time best, my previous best squat, so I'll take it. I'm very happy.
I'll give it to you, man. That was pretty awesome.
Thank you.
So John was trying a 515 pound deadlift and lost his balance a little bit, but deadlift, squat. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what place. Can you tell?
I'm not trying to 515
So I was just talking to Morgan, and actually Morgan told me after I turned the camera off, his vision's a little blurry right now. So how's your vision?
It's better. My face goes, all the blood drains, so your face goes red. Sometimes it's hard to see, but I'm okay now.
and I threatened to put the camera in his face earlier when he was still recovering. He wasn't fully cognizant yet, so.
I need to speak.
So got a little bit of water in his face, a little bit better. Wash his hands, so he's feeling better. But that was amazing. 515 pounds.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed it doesn't count. That I took that step back, so it's not my heaviest lifts. But yeah, in my logbook it counts.
Yes. Smart and I were squatted. I almost said deadlifted again.
Yeah, deadlift's totally different. So on to the press. People are starting to warm up with their overhead press or Olympic press.
Right.
So that's the next level.
Okay.
Lift is good. Bar is loaded. Lift is good. Good.
We're having to step out of the competition, so we don't want to disturb everybody. But John says some of the most brilliant stuff off camera. I'm like, we need to be talking about this on camera. So just the variety of people here in the competition.
Yeah, there's a wide variety, and so am Michael. Looking at some of these lifters, you see the same body types of people you meet out in life. So I was telling him, this guy kind of looks like so-and-so from me, and this guy looks like another guy. But one of the things I've always encountered when people ask me about weightlifting, you know, they'll say, oh, I never could do that. This, you know, there's some excuse, always an excuse. But then you look at people here doing this, the same body type, and you're like, okay, they don't have the same excuses, you know, or they work through their excuses. You know, I've got mobility issues. My elbow doesn't bend all the way, but you know, for so many years of my life, I let that be a barrier to doing things. With this, it's like, oh, figure out a way to make it work. You know, being strong can only help you, it can't hurt you.
And one of the observations I've made, and you may or may not agree with me, but people that challenge themselves like this are less likely to be harder personalities to get along with. That's not the word I used earlier, but
Safe for you to work. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. When you challenge yourself, you know, you're not always going to succeed. Sometimes you fail. Like in my last squat, I failed. I lifted that weight before, but not today. And that kind of develops an attitude of, okay, I'm not invincible, I'm not the best there is. So people tend to be a little bit more humble.
And I found that I'm actually more impressed with the failures than I am with the successes. Successes are awesome. You made a victory there, but just putting yourself out there and taking that risk to fail.
Yeah,
that
with
was
failure,
very impressive.
A lot of times you're doing something you haven't done before, or have only done once before. So you're putting it all on the line. You don't know if you're going to be able to do it or not. And if you fail, well, at least you tried. You know, at that point you can say, well, I can lift 515, whatever. You don't know unless you try. You know, that's, if you fail, you go back and do it again until you succeed.
Right. So
Okay, now back to
I think failure is part of the growing process.
It is.
And anything and everything, failure is part of the growing process. So.
Yeah, it gets frustrating, but it's part of it.
Part of it.
This cheese is a lot.
You're done with the rest?
Bars loaded. Summit the lifter. Bars loaded.
All right, Morgan.
I can shave.
Eli.
It's going. All the way. Lock it. Lock it. Lock it.
It's good. Bars loaded.
All right, John.
There you go.
Add a little
It's
grease.
good. The bar is loaded. Taylor, the lifter, 114.
Oh, yeah. Woo!
Bar is loaded.
Push, push, push it. Push it. All the way. There you go. That was good. Yeah.
Go down.
Wow.
Nice.
Add it right.
260 on the bar, yeah.
I'm Victoria.
I'm Jim. Nice to meet you.
I'm one of the coaches at the Denton County.
Oh, awesome. I think I'm not.
Yes.
Dallas playing San Antonio. I think Dallas is too.
Well, Dallas.
Bar loaded.
Come on, Marty.
All right, everybody have fun?
Not right now.
Well, I had a lot of fun. Glad y'all did too. We're gonna go over the awards winners. First, we're gonna do the winner of the weight classes, and then we'll go on to the overall winner. So, let's start with the women. In the 56 kilo weight class, Ashton Girardi. Look cool. 67.5 kilo weight class, Willow Nowak. 75 kilo weight class, Delise Burris. In the 82.5 kilo weight class, Sophia Richardson. And in the 90 plus kilo weight class, Karen Nelson. All right, everybody clap again. All right, good job, guys. That's all you do.
We're done.
All right. Open weight class winners. 52 kilo weight class, Eli Lindsay. This young man kicked ass today. Give him another. He pet my dog a lot and kept him occupied too. I'm playing favorites slightly. 75 kilo weight class, Justin Atkins. 82.5 kilo weight class, Graham Humphrey. 90 kilo weight class, John Thompson. Walk up here slower. 100 kilo weight class, Dan Gallagher. You don't weigh 100 kilos. Whatever. I need some proof on that. All right, 110 weight class, Morgan Taylor. This is a man who fills out his weight class. 125 kilo weight class, James Forrest. Make a bigger platform. 125 plus kilo weight class, Andrew Cunningham. All right, everybody clap again. Good job, guys. All right, let's go to the overall winners. The best lifter for the women's class was Ashton Girardi. The women's masters winner was Delise Burris. The best lifter in the open class was Dan Gallagher. Who may or may not weigh 92 kilos. And the best lifter in the masters open was Bill Deloney. All right, now not only did they get applause, they also get these really fun steaks. Yeah. You get to feed Karen, man. You've provided for her today. Good. All right, so everybody gets a ribeye and a New York strip. These are very good steaks. Now, don't be fooled, the label says choice. These are marbled like prime steaks, I swear to God. So come over here, collect your prizes, and that's about it, guys. Everybody get home safe.
So this is Sophia, you met her earlier. This was her first event. How was the event for you?
It was pretty solid. It was first starting out. I'll probably go heavier in the future, but it was a lot of fun.
Well, very cool. So you would do it again.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to be nervous next time.
Yeah.
This is the second time I've been with you. He was here last year. I did not interview him. So tell me about how you got involved in starting strength, and tell me about this tournament, what it's meant for you.
Oh, well, I just wanted to get stronger, and I found the right way to do it. And it's for purely selfish reasons. See, Brent, purely selfish reasons, I like to get other people stronger. So that's why I got this job. Best job I ever had.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. So what about the tournament?
Oh, man. It was awesome. I broke a bunch of personal records, failed my squat, but I still stood up with it, so I'm happy about it. Got a PR deadlift, the press went perfect. Man, crushed it. Just like all of these other guys and girls.
Tell us your name.
I'm Justin.
This is Justin. You're from Plano, right?
Yeah, from Frisco.
Oh, you're from Frisco, okay. So Justin is kind of the adopted son of John. When he comes here, John will feed him sandwiches and make sure he has a place to put all of his gear when he's out here. So, Justin, I got to pick on you a little bit. You were running a little late last year, weren't you?
Yeah.
That was the best entrance I've ever seen anybody ever make when you tore into the parking lot. So, but tell me about the tournament. How did you do?
Yeah, I did pretty good. I'm on my weight class. I didn't do as good as I would like to on the press, but for the deadlift and the squat, I set PR, so that was nice.
So, when he's saying he set PR, that means that is his personal record. There we go. Thank you, John. Personal record for PR. So that's awesome. And I think several people did that. It's more than you actually lifted in the class, right?
Yeah, that I've ever lifted at. Yeah.
So very cool. Well, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
You did well. You did very well. I appreciate it. Here's Tiny John. John's been a friend of mine for a while. We met actually through ham radio at a ham radio demonstration. So we have stuff that we do together. In fact, you saw us on the T-Spoda in the Rain video, our last video. And John, what are your final closing thoughts?
It's a lot of fun, a lot of hard work. I'm one of the examples of anybody can do this. The only thing you have to have special going for you is you gotta be consistent. You gotta keep doing it.
John lifted so much more this time than he did on the first video, the first starting strength video that we did back
6 months ago.
6 months ago. And this time I actually saw his face change colors, like deep dark reds, and that's incredible what you lifted. I can't imagine lifting that much. And you weren't athletic before this.
No, and you don't start off lifting this much. The very first time I did a workout, my squat was 65 pounds. So it's called progressive overload. Progress as you keep doing it.
Right.
So today, my last attempt was 515. I kind of stumbled a little bit, got off balance, but went down, went up at 515. I wouldn't have done that the very first day, but being consistent, you keep getting stronger.
We're going to head back to the greater DFW Metroplex and back to the land of internet. So we got about a 2-hour trip back, and I'm exhausted.
Me too.
So, and you spent the night here, and and we're still exhausted. So, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having fun doing it. But for now, y'all take care, be safe, bye.